Hello and welcome to SW News. This is me Arti. So 21-day lockdown imposed in India ends today. Yes, this is the last day of the 21-day lockdown that has been imposed on India. However, as you all already know, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today addressed the Indian people and he said that the lockdown has been extended till May 3. So another 20 days of lockdown, and this will carry on. This lockdown 2.0 will go on till May 3rd. However, several state governments had already extended the lockdown till April 30th. However, Prime Minister Modi today said that the nationwide lockdown will be extended till May 3rd. Well, we at SW News have started this special video series where we summarize the entire day's coronavirus update, and as the lockdown goes on, as the lockdown continues, we will continue to give you all the latest updates in a day in brief for you regarding the coronavirus. So let's begin. Globally, coronavirus cases have reached up to 19,36,697 and 1,20,567 people have died. In India, as of now, there are a total of 10,363 active cases of coronavirus, whereas 1,036 people have either been cured, discharged or migrated. 339 people have died due to coronavirus. The death toll due to coronavirus in the country increased on Tuesday. Within 14 hours, 8 infected persons died. 4 deaths were reported in Pune and 4 deaths were reported in Dharavi, Mumbai. With this, the death toll has increased to 164 in Maharashtra. In Mumbai alone, 102 people have lost their lives so far. 38 people have died in Pune. Meanwhile, a 96-year-old elderly man died in Tamil Nadu. He also had trouble of breathing. A death was reported on Monday in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, and the patient's report came positive on Tuesday. So let's also look at the important news related to coronavirus in India. First of all, the most important news today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announcing a lockdown extension. Well, it was very much expected since several state governments had already extended the lockdown till April 38th. However, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that the lockdown will be extended for another 20 days and it will end on May 3rd. Now, it is important to note here that there is a study that has been published which says that to flatten the coronavirus curve, to reduce the number of coronavirus cases in a country, a 49-day long lockdown is very much important. And with this particular lockdown, with lockdown 2.0, the total number of days in India lockdown will go up to 40. So right now I am not saying that the lockdown is a part of their 49 days plan, because there has been not any official announcement regarding it, but it seems like that the lockdown extension will very much help. So Prime Minister Modi also today addressing the entire nation said the same. He said Indians have already done better at the job of social distancing and quarantining themselves at home. However, there needs to be more planning since the number of cases and number of deaths are increasing. So there needs to be much more social distancing, and there needs to be a lockdown extension in the country. However, it is not all gloom and doom. Prime Minister Modi also said that till 20th April, there will be an observation and monitoring on every district and every state level, where the authorities will identify the coronavirus hotspot. They will identify which areas are performing better at the lockdown and social distancing, and accordingly, the lockdown restrictions will be relaxed post April 28th after the observations and monitoring. So post 20th April, there will be some relaxation in some parts of the country, and in some parts of the country, the restrictions will be tightened. So that is what the current scenario looks like. The lockdown has been extended till May 3rd. The next important news today is regarding the testing criteria. As you already know, ICMR had already extended their test criteria to include the people who also have symptoms of flu. They are changing their strategy from time to time as per the situation demands. And so earlier they had changed the strategy to also include people who show flu symptoms and test them for coronavirus. However, now they have changed the strategy once again, and they have said that they will conduct a pool testing of coronavirus cases. Now, what is pool testing exactly? Pool testing refers to testing 5 samples together. So that also kind of saves the time and increases the efficiency. So pool testing will be the way forward for ICMR, as already it has said, and there are more than 220 labs across India which are conducting the coronavirus test. There are more than 1 lakh beds available in India. There are more than 600 COVID special hospitals that have been established, and 12,000 ICU beds are available. More than 12,000 ICU beds are available in India. So as per the health ministry also, there is enough availability of health infrastructure and the strength is continuously being increased for the COVID-19 patients. Let's move on to next important news. Since the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic has spread across the world, it has hurt the aviation sector the most. Earlier, before even the lockdown was imposed in the country, it was the aviation sector that was first shut down. All flights, international and domestic, were cancelled. Now, once again, as Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced that the lockdown will be extended till May 3rd, all the domestic and international flights have already been cancelled till May 3rd. Earlier, Air India had refused to take the ticket booking up till April 30th. Since the first lockdown, the first phase of lockdown was till today, that is 14th of April, lots of people have started booking the tickets from 15th of April onwards. However, all the ticket bookings have already been cancelled. Air India had cancelled earlier. Now, several aviation industries and businesses will cancel the ticket from now on till May 3rd. Let's move on to last news of the day. Several critics have also raised a red flag over the low number of testing per million population in India as compared to the progressive nations like Italy and America, however, who have also seen the maximum number of coronavirus cases. In America, the testing per million population is up to 8,000 people. 8,000 people are being tested per million population for coronavirus, whereas in Italy, which had also recorded the maximum number of deaths across in the world, it has also 15,000 people tested per million population in Italy. However, India's testing per million population remains very low. Only 147 people are being tested per million population. So far, India has tested more than 2 lakh people. Now, Rahul Gandhi, opposition leader, senior Congress leader, has raised this issue. He has said that mass testing should be done and there should be a smart lockdown planned as well. So he had tweeted about it yesterday as well, where he said that the one-size-fits-all approach towards the lockdown has brought misery for daily wage laborers, for migrants, for those who earn daily and their income is daily. For those people, this is a misery, and he said that there needs to be a smart approach towards a lockdown where we can identify the hotspot and only put those areas into a lockdown and gradually reopen the economic activities in other areas. Today, he also talked about the testing. He said that other countries are carrying out mass testing, and it is important that India also, with the 1.3 billion population, carries out mass testing. It increases the test criteria, it increases the test spread, and with that, India will also know the real number of coronavirus patients in the country, and it can help India better in formulating the policies and deciding on the lockdown policies. Well, that's all for the coronavirus update today. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.